All right, now we're live. The news with Uncle John and Justin from Brooklyn. What's up, Just?
What's up, John? It's been
Did
a
you?
while.
I know, about a week and a half. Did you
Yeah.
see the interview of Forrest Griffin?
No,
No, you're not the only one. I really thought it was going to do much better. I did not get a good. I didn't.
I
I,
just
I
haven't
did.
had a chance.
I didn't get good views on it. What's funny is the things that I don't think are going to get good views get thousands, and then the things that I think I'm like, oh, this is a surefire
It's
thing,
a
like
money maker.
gets nothing. And I'm like, what? How the fuck? It's unbelievable. I don't even have 100 views on it yet. I'm like, it's Forrest Griffin. I'm like, he's the UFC light heavyweight champion. But
Yeah, I'm surprised with that.
yeah,
But
me
I
too.
don't know. People are weird. People, it's like I don't know. It depends what kind of mood everyone's in.
Yeah, but I interviewed Tommy Cheeseballs from the Jersey Shore. Read that a year and a half ago, and I'm still getting views on it. I'm up to like over 8,000 on that one.
He was like a mess that everyone wanted to watch.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, I'm a successful guy.
Yeah, it's the strangest fucking thing, man. And I called out, and there was another short video I did where I called out this wannabe gangster. I said he's full of shit, and that was the title. So and so is full of shit.
Yeah.
That one is like blowing up. I got like, and I'm just like, Jesus. It's just, whatever.
People want to see the patheticness.
Yeah, they do. They want to see like the drama and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking. It is what it is. Whatever. As long as something's blowing up, I really don't care. Anyway, so next week I will be in Las Vegas with my wife, so I probably won't have much content going up next week. I might do some stuff later in the week and then put it up next week.
What are you going for the full week?
Yeah, we're going from for 5 days, and
Now,
we
her
got.
choice or your choice?
She wanted to go to Las Vegas, but I'll never say no to Las Vegas. This will be the fourth time we're going together.
Oh, I would have said no real fast like that.
Oh well, I know you have trouble with spots like that.
Forget about that.
What'd you say?
Too hot.
Oh, really? Because what we do is the one thing that me and my wife have in common when is that when we go on vacation, we kind of like to do the same shit. We like to sit by the pool, drink, relax.
Show your muscles off.
Yeah, show my muscles off my cock. She shows her fake titties off. It's fantastic.
Yeah, well, again, I don't have big titties or muscles.
Then we go out to eat. We go gambling.
Well, Vegas, I would love to at least see. My brother went for a bachelor party. His buddy got married a couple years ago.
Yeah.
There was just three of them. It was literally my brother, his buddy got married was a cop.
Yeah.
NYPD. The other kid, who was a friend of mine also, he was sanitation. And my brother was a firefighter.
Wouldn't it be funny if your brother got the least pussy out of all of them?
Right,
the sanitation guy got the most. Ooh,
garbage. You garbage. I like the New York strongest, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile, I put an AC out there like that's too heavy. You can't pick this up.
Yeah, exactly.
My mother just carried this out to the curb.
Yeah, it's the truth, man. Don't make the garbage pills too heavy. They won't take it. No. Oh shit.
But they went. My brother was like, "Listen," he said it was fun, but he said we drank like 22 hours a day.
Yeah.
We went for 3 days.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you went to an ATM, especially inside the casino.
Oh no, it's ridiculous.
It was like a $40 surcharge.
No, it's insane. You can't go to an ATM.
$20 out, it costs you it's $60.
If you want to go to an ATM, you have to leave Las Vegas, and you have to go to one of the suburbs.
Yeah.
You just bring cash, man. It doesn't just bring a ton of cash. They have banks and they have little safe in the room. You leave whatever money in the safe and all that shit. Anyway, all right, let's get to the news. What's happening in the world in the last week and a half?
Well, I got which I thought was interesting. Well, first, number one, what I want to talk about, what you sent me after the last one, was the Hooters waitress.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that one. Go ahead.
But the picture wasn't the same woman.
Yeah. And the actual girl in the picture did a video and said, "That's not me."
She's like, "That's not me. I was arrested for assault."
Oh, excuse me.
So the waitress, she put a hot wing in her puss.
In a puss?
And served it.
Oh.
I would have ate it too.
Yeah. Ooh, is it delicious?
It's like,
Buffalo.
Crab cake. Fucking.
Buffalo and tuna. I love it.
I like this one. It's pretty good. Salmon.
It was the first time I was ever with a girl. Not the first time, but the first time, like, when you're messing around with a girl and you're in high school and they don't use anything down there yet because they're too young. Then you smell your fingers and you're like, damn, that really does smell like fish. It's fucking.
Did someone come inside her already?
Yeah.
This is seventh grade dance.
I would love to know why this girl decided to stick a chicken wing in her puss and serve it. I would love to know where, like, what. And you know what? I guarantee you that you could show her the video of her doing it. I guarantee you she'll deny it.
That's not me.
Yeah, guaranteed.
My vagina.
Yeah,
those ain't my lips.
Yeah, no, I guarantee you she'll say something like, "I know what you saw. I saw the same thing, but that didn't happen."
Yeah, well, it's like everything else. Like if you deny it enough, it's somehow.
You can have she can have her name on the back of her Hooters shorts and be like, "No, well, I didn't do that." It's unbelievable.
A tattoo of her face.
yeah.
Right next to a pussy.
Yeah. Not you.
You on YouTube? I don't know.
All right. So she was arrested, did it say? I think she was.
I guess, yeah, I mean, if I shoved a fucking hot dog up my ass, Nathan, I'm pretty sure I'd be sitting on Rikers right now.
Yeah, right. I would love to know what her reasoning is. You would never find out because she would never tell you that. She would never tell you the truth. She would never be like,
just because.
Yeah, it would never. You ever watch that show? I'm a murderer on Netflix.
No, I can't.
What they do is there's several seasons of it. And what they do is they pick inmates that were in jail for murder for years and years and years. And they do guys and girls. And every time they do a girl that's in jail for years for murder, they always play the victim. So if like they kill their husband, if they kill their husband, it's always like, oh well, he used to beat me and he used to abuse me and I couldn't take it. And then the last question is like, well, did you ever file a police report? No. Did you ever go to the hospital for any wounds? No. But yeah, it's just like, anyway. All right. What else we got in the news?
We got I saw this yesterday actually. Ukraine has run out of money to pay their soldiers.
Holy shit.
We sent them, last time I checked, it was like upwards to like $60 billion.
Jesus.
And when I watched the videos of them fighting, they're on the back of some 1995 Toyota Tundra.
Yeah.
With a fucking M16
welded. Yeah, when we gave them the $60 billion, the leader of the Ukraine went on the Ukraine news and said, "I would like to thank the United States for sending us $10 billion."
Yeah. That all went there. Oh my God, what a scam!
Yeah, what are you gonna?
They gotta buy oil from Russia. Come on, how are they gonna keep warm all winter?
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's exactly what they're doing. But what annoyed me the most was that this guy, he had the country's in ruins apparently, but this guy had time. He did a Vogue. I think was it Vogue or GQ?
Are you serious?
He did a cover shoot. He's ringing the bell at the fucking New York City, the stock exchange. I'm like, bro, your country's apparently being you guys are being like pulverized by the Russians.
Yeah, exactly. And that guy, I don't know if you remember when we first talked about it, that guy said it from the beginning. From the very beginning, he goes, if the Russians come, they don't stand a chance. And he lived in the Ukraine, that dude. What was his name? Coach, I forgot his name. I don't remember his name.
Well, I don't think they're winning.
No, definitely.
Because if we cut off all the fucking aid that we're giving them, and all the other countries did,
yeah,
the Russia will go in just.
That's it.
They run you over.
All right, what else is happening in the news?
We got the electric vehicles in California that they fucking told everyone, like, oh, you got to go buy a electric car, buy Tesla, buy whatever. You're going to save the planet if you do. You're going to be a hero.
How are you supposed to force somebody to buy an electric car?
I'd buy the biggest gas because
I mean, you can't put a gun to somebody's head and say you have to buy an electric car.
Well,
I mean,
the major car companies in the United States are saying they're going to stop making the
gas cars. Yeah,
gas powered
I've
vehicles
heard the same thing. Yeah,
by whatever year it is. It's not that far away either.
no, it's not. I heard actually Dodge made an all electric Dodge Charger.
Yeah, probably sounds like shit. Probably lasts a
I
fucking.
have no idea, dude. I'm just like, oh, I love that car. I had one. I had a 2017 Dodge Charger 392 Daytona. I love that fucking car. And when I see them on the street still, they made some changes. I still love that car. Just the fact that they discontinued it, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Well, that was
Fucking
the
love it.
electric.
Yeah,
But don't worry, they're gonna have the speakers and the back well wheels to make the sound.
they do that with BMWs, actually, believe it or not. The electric car, the i8, one, there's dual exhaust. One exhaust is an exhaust, and the other one is actually a speaker to make it sound like a V8.
That's fucking retarded.
I swear to God.
Literally, that's
Yeah.
probably the dumbest thing ever. Just,
Fuck.
but they said I read somewhere that because they make these batteries for these cars,
Yeah.
like that is more harmful to the environment than a V8 engine will ever.
Yeah, because they have to dig up the fucking lithium and they have to use all these heavy crane operations, which is diesel fuel. So it's
Well, everyone's like, oh, they do it by hand. I saw one video of it's a bunch of Africans, and they're in the mine with hammers and chisels.
well, then it's fucking.
I'm like, what do you think that they're not digging up the full fucking battery? You still gotta process everything.
Yeah, and then
They're not putting a battery on the ground like, oh, we'll put this in a car. That's what people think.
Yeah,
I'm like, no, that's not. Yeah. You need a lot of fucking toxic shit to make these fucking batteries.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
But anyways, California, they tell everyone, oh, I gotta buy an electric vehicle. We're gonna stop making them. So the governor comes on the news. Hey, listen, you can't charge your car in peak hours because we don't have the power to do so. So now you're an asshole on your couch watching the news saying, yeah, that's right, darling. I bought an electric vehicle. I'm gonna save the planet. And then you watch this on the news like, wow, okay, darling, I'm an asshole.
Yeah. Now your battery's dead and you can't fucking go anywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, most people work from home still.
Yeah, but I had two people that bought Teslas, and I installed the actual receptacle in their garage. So when they pull in, and it's powered by their what do you call it? The circuit breaker panel. But if it's the power company saying that, then that means there's just no power. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous, man. It's just,
well, you can't listen. If the United States went and did away with all fossil fuel, like it was like 0% fossil fuel being used to do anything. It's like, well, what's the next thing? What's the next? Like, they're still gonna say, well, global warming, we need more money.
Yeah. I'm not smart enough that I have the answers for this shit, man. All I know is Big D, whoever Big D is, say, pay a couple of kids from the Congo $5 an hour, they'll dig forever.
They would.
Probably right.
You pay me $5 an hour, I'll dig forever too.
All right. So I got one. This was pretty good. Amber Heard accused of renting and borrowing babies for sympathy. Amber Heard is currently under fire for borrowing little girls to play the role of her daughter on Instagram. This revelation has been made by a Twitter user who claims to have received insight from an unknown source claiming that Heard's daughter, something or other, is rented or borrowed. The user wrote, I can confirm that Amber Heard does not have a baby. She does not have a kid and rents or borrows a kid for her Instagram shots, and her stroller is a prop used to garner sympathy.
Sympathy from who? Not me.
The public, apparently. She's got like serious problems. If that's fucking true, she's out there, man. Whew. Like, oh God, it's fucking ridiculous. I
Yeah,
don't know.
last time I rented a kid that went fucking south roofing.
Whatever. Let me borrow your kid. Oh, get over here.
You have how much for an hour? How much for a little girl?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
if you
your.
did, at least the parents got the money, not the kid.
Well,
You know?
I got two daughters, Amber. I got two. I got one who's 7 and one who's 5, but the 5 is autistic. I'll take the autistic kid. I'll give you an extra 3,000.
Yeah, that'll give me a lot more likes,
Yeah, a lot more sympathy with the
a lot
autistic
more
kid.
views on YouTube.
Unfucking believable, man. These fucking they're so full of shit. These Hollywood people. You
Well,
haven't.
but there was grown men, iron workers, that followed the whole Johnny Depp.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
Yeah,
like, wait, I was like, who
I know.
who
I
the fuck
know.
is Johnny Depp? Like, okay, he's a good actor. I like
Listen,
a lot of his movies, but
they all should take a page from Leonardo DiCaprio, man. They all should just fucking follow that guy's lead.
he's another one.
He doesn't get married. He doesn't date anybody over 25 or something like that.
Yeah, but that's kind of creepy. Like, if he could go younger, I think he would.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Like, if I could date 12-year-old, yeah, no.
Yeah, but it's like he doesn't date anybody over 25 or in their mid to late 20s, whatever it is.
Well, how old? He's
It's
45
got to
now.
be an R. Yeah, it's got to be my age, 46, 45, 46, whatever.
Yeah, so imagine you. What would you
Oh,
have in
there it
common
is.
with
Tommy
a
Cheeseballs
21
Unfiltered.
year old?
What's up?
Tommy Cheeseballs.
Yeah, if that's the guy, it's either Tommy or his cousin. This was the guy that I interviewed. That's still it's that interview is still getting fucking views, and that was a
He
year and
was
a
the
half
original
ago.
Jersey Shore guy.
Yeah, he had the I forgot the name of the fucking
Cadillac, the white Cadillac.
right. Yeah, I forgot the name of the show. It was before the Jersey Shore. It was
True Life.
yeah, it was True Life, and it was one episode of True Life. And when I interviewed him, like they really know how to edit stuff and make things look fucking horrible. Like,
Oh yeah. Well, they're gonna make it look like a jerk off.
yeah, that's exactly. He told me that there was they showed him fighting with somebody in the street, not fist fighting, just arguing.
Yeah.
But they cut out the part that the guy was bothering the cameraman doing the actual filming. So the guy Tommy went over to the kid and said, "Get away from the camera guy. He's got a job to do. Get away from." And that started the argument. So when they showed it on the actual show, they just fucking show the part of him arguing and left that whole clip out that he was protecting the camera guy from MTV.
Oh yeah.
And-
They're gonna, well, that's what sells.
Yeah. Yo, Tommy, what's up, man? I have a summer share. Ah, very cool. Yeah, so that one is still every day I go on my YouTube thing and I check to see what videos have the most views. And the Tommy Cheeseballs interview from a year and a half ago, whatever it was, is still getting views.
Well, yeah. Like I said, people want to see.
Yeah, they want to see the drama. Yeah,
They want to. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's like Jersey Shore. The recent one. Like, do I think those people are assholes? Yeah, I do. But are they really like? It's like what's edited, what's not edited.
Yeah, I have no idea.
What really played out? Like,
No, it's the truth. There used to be. My wife owns a hair salon, right?
Yeah.
There used to be a hair salon reality show. I don't remember the name of it. And my wife, knows people that were on the show that worked there because it's all filmed in North Jersey, not far from us. I don't think it's on TV anymore. And my wife told me that the entire show was fake. They filmed it at night, and during the day, it was an actual hair salon that would operate during the day, and at night they would film a fucking reality show. But the entire thing was fake.
Was it the Real Housewives of New Jersey or
It
New York?
was something similar to that.
It's all fake.
It's all fucking
Like,
bullshit.
who the fuck acts like this?
I have no idea. All right, so let's see. Speaking of Amber Heard, okay. So supposedly broke Amber Heard receives offer to star in X-rated movie for a great paycheck. Could pay off huge chunk of Johnny Depp debt. Apparently, this company offered her $9 million to do X-rated movies. $9 million. You give me.
She's not gonna do it. She's not that woman.
I don't think she's gonna do it either. If she does it, like she has no shot of coming back.
I would have done it.
Oh yeah, I would have did it for a Big Mac.
Yeah. You ain't fuck Monique? I'll fuck Monique. Find the fucking ass.
Yeah, yeah, it's unbelievable, man. It's just it's pathetic. I would have did it for none.
After Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, proud.
Did you ever see that? Did you ever see the BBW
Oh,
prawn?
it's gross. It's disgusting.
Oh, some of them are just
Yeah,
just
it's like
awful.
who in their right mind
I don't know, man.
decides I want to fuck this woman who weighs as much as a full grown male bull.
Yeah, exactly. It has tits
No
like
comment.
udders. It's unbelievable. No, but a few years back, I went to there's a prawn convention in Jersey, and there was
Right.
a ton of webcam girls, and a lot of them were BBW chicks, and a lot of the prawn girls were BBW. Big D, I'm actually having a new adult entertainer coming on Thursday. I'm filming it Thursday, and it should be out Friday. Her name is Nikki Jackson. So if you could look on my videos, I interviewed Alexis Golden, Sarah J, Brooklyn Spring Valley, and now the new prawn girl is going to be Nikki Jackson, and she has giant bosoms. I will only
You're a titty guy.
I will only interview. Oh, I don't know who Kendra Lust is. I know who Lisa Ann is. I think she's retired though. I don't know who Kendra Lust.
Well, let
is.
me ask you this question. My favorite porn star?
Yeah.
Well, I started watching porn at a young age.
So did I.
That's not corrupt.
I found my father's stash.
I used to go to the firehouse and had the penthouses and bathroom.
Oh yeah, we had those too.
So I was like, "Oh, you gotta go to the bathroom again?" I'm like, "Yeah, Dad."
yeah. I really is. What'd you eat? What'd your mother give you last night?
But I liked Ava Devine. I'd have to say.
Oh, dude, you see what she looks like
she's
now?
so dirty. It's like,
oh, she's filthy. Did you see what she looks like now?
Yeah, she looks like shit.
Oh, I like the way she looks, dude. I like that dirty, disgusting. I don't like that girl next door look. I like that
she's been left out in the rain.
Yeah, it's fine with me, bro.
And it's like you just came off from work. You're a railroad worker.
Her tits, they're fucking huge now, and she's got this big fake ass and these big fake lips, and then she's got the nerve to put videos of her in the gym. It's like, really?
Look at me work out.
Doing squats.
We doing those. Like, things you bought those.
yeah, exactly. But it's unbelievable, dude. But we'll see what happens. It should be a pretty
That's
good.
The most common one I come across.
Yeah. I don't like little titty prawn stars. Don't like little. You could take your 8-cup titties and hit the brick, sister.
Yeah, hit the high school.
You get no love here. Anyway, you got any more new stuff?
Did you see Biden's speech?
Which one? The one where he
looks like Hitler?
The one with the red background?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was freaky, dude. I don't know.
What is this guy doing? Like,
I don't know.
Who said this is okay?
I have no idea, bro. Like, it looked like it looked like
Nazi Germany.
It looked like what was that? What's that show that my wife and me like to watch? That American Horror Story. What was it?
Home with the Hitlers. It was so like, listen, I was Trump did a lot of things I didn't like, but Trump, he wasn't bought and paid for. Like, he was in anybody's pocket.
Yeah,
that's why I liked him. I was like, all right, well, Trump.
Well, that's what you figure, right? You figure, oh well, nobody could corrupt him, but the problem is that they want to corrupt you, and if they can't, then they make you look stupid.
Like, I don't know how a sitting U.S. president come on. What did he call the speech? It wasn't a State of the Union. It was, I don't know what he called it, but it was just like, it was crazy. I'm like, why is this? I thought this guy, he ran like, well, I'm going to unite the country. I'm going to unite everybody.
Nah, forget it. They don't say that shit.
If you didn't vote for me, fuck you.
Yeah. I'd vote for that guy if somebody said that. Yeah, it's unbelievable. All right, this news story is my favorite, man. This one's my favorite. I never even knew that this was legal. I mean, I know it's in Brazil, but so apparently there is a Brazilian model, Chris Galera.
The trans. She always. What? She was a woman, or
No. She is a actual human adult female who last year married herself in a solo wedding ceremony. She said at last found someone she could depend on herself, but 3 months down the line, the beauty is having second thoughts.
yeah,
So
she got to
this
give herself.
so this 33-year-old who made world headlines revealed that she's decided that she's going to divorce herself now.
Who
Yeah.
gets kids?
She said, I started to believe in love the moment I met someone else special.
Yeah. So she woke up. She's so conceited. She woke up one morning, looked in the mirror. So, Mita, look.
She is a piece of ass. I'm not gonna lie.
I know she's pretty hot. I
Yeah,
thought.
yeah.
I
But
don't know
she
what she was at first.
but she said that but when she recently met her special someone who hasn't been identified yet, she had a change of heart. So now
Imagine. Hold on. Imagine being the guy, and she starts talking about herself, and he gets jealous. Like, whoa, hold on! I thought you were over her.
yeah.
Well, who has? Oh, is he bigger than me? Is he bigger than me?
No.
That's what when I read that story, I'm like, which I thought, like, yo, I was like, how is this legal? Like, how is this allowed?
I don't know, and I don't. She's got to be really doozy bots in the head. She has to be doozy bots in the head. What I'm thinking is, what if I'm the dude that she likes, and I'll be like, bitch, you can't even be loyal to yourself. You're gonna be faithful to me?
You don't even know who you are.
Yeah, you can't even be faithful to yourself.
If I married this chick, or if I was dating her, I would bring up, oh, what about your ex?
All the time. All the time.
What about that? You got fucking
Yeah. Yeah. But your ex paid for everything, didn't he?
Oh, I bet your ex has a big dick than I do, huh?
Marry yourself, so that means I can sue myself and become. Yeah, you could sue yourself, Big D. Absolutely. I don't know. This was in Brazil, dude. I don't know. I mean, strange things happen in the United States, but and I have no clue about how it works in Brazil. But she married herself. Like I just don't get to be legally married here. You have to have 2 witnesses. You got to get a license.
I could legally change my name tomorrow and become a Mrs.
Absolutely. But I don't know about. I don't know if you walk into like I don't in New York City. In New York City, where do you get the license? I don't even know.
City Hall.
City Hall. If you walk in City Hall and say, "I want to marry myself," I mean, do they actually do it, or do they call the?
They take the essential booking.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You're wrapped up before you know it, you're in a rubber room with a straitjacket with no corners.
They're calling the Ghostbusters.
It's just unbelievable, man. I don't know. It's just fucking nuts. Look how difficult they make things, man. Everything, like, look how difficult they make it to be a man. Somebody breaks in your house, even if you have a legal gun, you can't shoot them if they're running away, or you can't shoot them if they're not attacking you. I mean, it's just unbelievable. You know that UFC fighter that found out that his 5-year-old son was being molested in the daycare, and they called the cops.
Fucking shot the guy.
Yeah, they called the cops, and then the cops released him the same day. So we did the right thing. They called the cops. They arrested him. They released him the same day. And then the guy was like, well, if they're not going to do anything about it, I am. He turned out to shoot his father by accident, but and the guy, I think the guy's still in jail actually. Cain Velasquez, that's his name, Cain Velasquez. I think the last time I checked, he was still in jail. Let me see. I don't want to misquote myself, but I'm pretty sure.
They're making it hard for you to defend yourself.
They really do. They
I think, what is he, Puerto Rican or Dominican?
Oh yeah, that guy in New York City.
In Harlem.
Yeah, I think he's in jail too.
No, they let him go. They dropped the charges.
Did they really?
They had outrage from the fucking community. Like, what?
Oh, good.
The guy killed the criminal.
Yeah, right. And that guy, he died. And that guy clearly,
But you saw the videotape. It's like, and you're watching it. It's like so, like it strikes a nerve. It's like, whoa, like what the fuck? Like why? How come no one shot this fucking guy?
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. April, the judge granted continuity until May 6th. The plea hearing, the hearing back in June 10th, denied bail. In May 16th, it was denied bail. June 10th, he had the plea hearing, requested both parties due to discovery issues. Prosecutor's hearing was set to take place on June 30th. So okay, here we go. He is now scheduled to appear at a pretrial hearing on September 26th. So he's still in jail.
That's the UFC fighter.
That's the UFC fighter. Unbelievable.
But where's the guy who molested the kid?
I don't know. I have to look. I have to find out what his name is and look him up. The last I heard, he was on house arrest or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Could you imagine? I can't even. This is how much things changed. In the early 80s, when I lived in Brooklyn, this is how much things changed. In the early 80s, when we lived in Brooklyn, we lived next to this couple that they were like crazy. They were like really nutty. The people on every block has a house with one crazy people, and you're told to stay away from that house, especially if you grow up in Brooklyn or the Bronx. Right, yeah. Well, I lived next door to them. The wife's name was Grace. I don't remember what the guy's name was, but the guy used to take pictures of me and my brothers when we were kids. So the guy would come out and take pictures of me and my brother. And my father's sister was outside, my Aunt Josie, and he's taking pictures of my brother Dominic and I think me in the walker or whatever, in the stroller, because I was a baby, taking pic and my aunt goes inside and tells my father, Johnny, the guy next door is taking pictures of me and the kids. And my father goes outside and goes, "You're taking pictures of my kids?" And the guy goes, "Yeah." And he takes a picture of my father. So my father jumps over the gate and he starts beating the shit out of this guy. And my Aunt Josie, this is how much things change. She's cheering my father on, going, "Yeah, get him, Johnny, get him," right?
Hit him.
Yeah, like today when we'd be screaming, "Oh my God, dear God,
let's go to cops!"
Yeah.
And everyone pulls a phone out.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. So then they go to court. The guy tries to sue my father. They go to court, right? They go into court. My father brings his lawyer, and the guy comes by himself, and he has an entire briefcase of pictures of me and my family. And then the honor, the judge, had my father, not guilty, and the guy goes, "But Your Honor, Mr. Livia almost killed me." And the judge looked at him and go, "I would have killed you." Right? But now my father would have been thrown in jail for assault.
Yeah, go to jail, buddy.
Yeah, he would have been thrown in jail for assault for protecting his family.
Self-defense is like can't do it anymore.
It's unbelievable, man. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. It's like they make it so difficult to be a man. It's almost like it's unreal. Anyway, we got any more?
They canceled Andrew Tate.
Yeah, but he's on Rumble. I keep forgetting. I got to get on Rumble because he's on Rumble now, right?
But they went after his bank accounts.
Yeah, bad. They went after him bad.
Like for what? Like what are you doing?
They just because he's just
yeah.
Because
he just said things that you didn't like.
Yeah, exactly. But he's on Rumble now, and I watched like half of his first Rumble video, and he went on live.
Yeah.
His first Rumble video had 70,000 people watching.
Well, yeah, because people look up to him.
And I'm like, last time, remember I texted you, we had like 59 people watching. I texted you, I was like, we had 59 people watching.
That's a big deal.
What? Yeah. It's unbelievable, man.
But it's just nuts. It's I don't know. It's almost annoying.
It really is. It's just like, if you don't like them, don't watch them. It's
I don't like The View.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
I don't watch The View.
There's plenty of.
I don't demand them be canceled.
Look, there was a show I was watching last night, and there was a scene I didn't like, so I just shut it off. That's it. I don't understand why it's so difficult. I'm not saying that these people should lose their jobs and not be actors or writers or directors anymore. I just don't want to watch it.
I won't watch it.
Yeah, it's fucking.
But I had the whole I think it was in Texas somewhere. It was a trans-friendly Greg show
Oh
for
man,
kids.
this is ridiculous.
And it had
And
the
who
kids up
who
there.
are these people that are bringing their kids to? You know what the problem is? Single mothers and weak fathers. That's the problem.
Beta dad, yeah, beta males. It's like
Serious,
beta
because
males should have kids.
most
That's why
girl.
when it
What?
comes to abortion, I agree with abortion because all right, certain people should not have kids.
You ain't
Like all
kidding.
the people at these pro-abortion rallies, yeah, no, you should get an abortion.
They're never gonna have a problem because nobody
You
really
should
wants.
not fucking.
Then nobody wants to fuck them anyway. It's all right.
Yeah, well, I mean,
But like seriously, like what a lot of girls are doing now is they marry what they consider the safe choice, which is the beta male, the guy with no backbone, the guy who's naive, and then they'll actually cheat on him with a guy that they actually do want to fuck, and it just blows me away. And I see it more and more with the younger girls, like and I'm like, oh, what, like this is like common now,
I want the guy who's a vegan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna
See,
fuck the guy who eats steak, drinks beer, smokes cigarettes.
what people don't understand, and this is what people don't understand, there's a difference between being a nice guy and being naive, and
Huge difference.
and you're not a good person if you're naive because you don't know any better.
You just give in.
You just give in. So you're not a good person. A good person is somebody that knows that that has control over himself, but knows that
you
right.
and chooses not to.
Right, exactly. Like I give my example of my oldest brother. When my oldest brother was in his 20s, he was really in a bad spot. Like he was always in trouble. He was, selling drugs. He had he'd carry a gun on him. My father was always dealing with this crap, driving. He drove remember when they had tag jobs? Remember the tag job? He drove a Cadillac that was a tag job, and then they destroyed it for the insurance money. He was just a mess. You know what I mean? And then he met my sister-in-law. He met his wife, and when he met his wife, at the beginning, he was still like a little wild, but then
Calm down. But he still has that in him.
right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he made a decision. I have to shelf this because I have to be there for my wife and my future kids and my family. And he turned out to be the greatest provider and protector of my sister-in-law. Never had to fucking work a day in her life once she married my brother.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's in him if he needs to be. But that's virtuous.
That's how men should be.
Right. Exactly.
Like imagine we got invaded by another country.
Yes.
Dude, there'd be guys, you.
And that'd be it.
It's
Me, you, Tommy Cheeseballs.
Yeah, and then you have all these beta males wanting to go shake their hand. I saw the protest. Oh my god, this protest that had gays for Islam.
Really?
You know what the fuck they do to you in those fucking countries?
Oh my god, dude!
They throw off the fucking roof.
It's like they can't understand it. It's like
they don't get. They think everyone's gonna hold hands and sing fucking "We Are the World."
Kumbaya. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like they will hang you and castrate you.
Yeah, that's why I throughout the years I've grown a lot of respect for Islam because you can make fun of Jesus all you want.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna do anything.
Right, but you go over there and you draw a cartoon and you're a dead person.
You make fun of fucking
Muhammad.
You
are a dead motherfucker over there.
They will fucking rip your face off as if you're from a chimpanzee.
Yeah, right, exactly.
It's nuts.
So Tommy Cheeseball says women marry the pussies and want to fuck the bed. It's 100% true, actually. My friend Tommy goes to this because he's a biker and he's not a fake biker. He's a real biker. Like he rides with a real crew. And the girls fucking throw this pussy at him. It's unbelievable. And it's because he's got this fucking wild streak in him. But it's the God's honest truth, but
that's what it is. Like, nobody wants a nice guy.
And like remember when we were kids and your dad used to go out to dinner with another couple and they would actually fight to pay the bill?
Yeah.
you remember that? Like
Now
my
it's like they fight who's not going to pay the
yeah,
check.
exactly. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not paying. It's too much. That's
Yeah,
why it's like 7 Up.
yeah.
$7 for 7 Up.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, oh, I know, they break out the calculator. It's like, what?
Yeah, on their phone.
The wife breaks out the calculator. No, we only,
We'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
yeah. And it's like, I don't know. Like, it was so funny because not the first time I went out to dinner with my wife, but the first time I went out to dinner with my wife and her friends, that's what happened. Like, it was three couples. It was me, my wife. We were just dating at the time. Um, this one of her friends and her now husband, and then her brother and his girlfriend at the time. And the bill comes, and let's say I don't remember how much it was. Let's say it was $300.
Yeah.
So I put like $120 or $130 in there, and I give it to the guy next to me, and I go, "Yeah, it's 120 each or whatever it was, 130 each, whatever it was. I don't remember." And he takes the check and he puts it down next to him, and his girlfriend, who's his wife now, grabs the check and pays the bill, and I'm like, and she looks at me and she looks at me and she goes, "Oh, I'm holding on to his money." I'm like, "No, you're not, bitch. He's broke.
Ah,
He ain't got no money." Then she gives the check to my brother-in-law and his girlfriend at the time, and she breaks out the calculator. And I'm like, I don't get it. Like, the girls in my family don't even see the check ever. Ever.
fuck if you're jammed up. If you.
No, listen, on my
But it's
birthday,
like,
my wife insists on paying, I get it. It's my birthday, right?
yeah,
Okay, no big deal. We went out Saturday night. I paid the bill. She left a $20 tip. Okay, whatever. But 9 times out of 10, it's my wife. I'm paying. I don't get it. You know what I mean? I don't understand these guys. And you know what else is gone? Like being good to your neighbors. So let me explain.
it gets you nowhere.
Yeah, let me explain. Like my neighbor, a few blocks down, a few houses down, he has two twin daughters. They're like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years old, and they were selling lemonade. They had lemonade stand, and nobody comes on my block. My block is so quiet, nobody comes on my block. So I'm driving, I pull over, and I go across the street, and I said, "How much for a water?" And the girl goes, $1. She goes, 50 cents. So I gave her a five, and I went, "Here's $5. Give me one water and keep the change." Right? And the father was like, "Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you." Fast forward a week, there's people moving into a new house and they're having like a garage sale, right?
Yeah,
So there's all stuff in the garage, and they have a son named Zeke. He's got to be like 10. So he's selling all his old baseball hats and his baseball mitt and all this shit. So I didn't know what to buy. There was really nothing I wanted. So I said, "How much for these two Met hats?" I said, "How much for these two Met hats?" He goes, $1. I said, $1 for both of them? He goes, "Yeah." So I gave him, I said, "Zeke, how about $5 each?"
yeah,
And he goes, "That doesn't sound right." I'm like, "Zeke, don't ever turn down money." Right. And the mother starts laughing. And I gave him the $10 and I said, "Zeke, I'm not going to wear anybody else's hat. So you can keep the hat and the money's a donation."
yeah, yeah.
I never ever see guys do that anymore. Never, ever, 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 ever.
Everyone's worried. Everyone's like,
No, I just don't think they're brought up with manly men anymore. I really don't. I think they're brought up with single moms or weak fathers. And
yeah,
they don't know how to act like a man. You know how many times how many guys ask me to do their tie for them if they don't know how to do their tie, like if we're at a wedding or it's like, fucking not know how to do a tie. Like,
I think I forgot how to do a tie, but I
you
used
know,
to know how to do a tie.
yeah, I mean,
But we
it's
were I was at the Staten Island Mall. I don't think it was a week ago,
mhm.
and I saw this. It was a black woman with her kid, and she left her kid, her daughter, outside the door with all the bags, all the whatever they bought.
Shopping bags or whatever. Yeah,
I'm like, all right, let me sit here and wait before I go in because I was smoking a cigarette.
yeah,
So I was like, all right, let me sit here and wait. Let me make sure this kid, nobody fucks with this kid because
right.
I know there are people they will fuck with that kid.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And if I'm sitting there, it's like I know nobody's gonna fuck with the kid.
Right.
And if they do, then that's
Yeah. You're 100% right, man. Like that whole idea of men protecting, it's gone. It's gone. Like you see some of the girls dressed the way they're dressed, the young girls dressed the way they're dressed, and you go, the fathers of the 70s and 80s of all fathers would never let a girl out of the house like that.
No, no, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The young girls dating this guy and that guy and this guy and that guy, that would never happen. You know, it would be like if you date a guy, he comes to the house and I meet him first before you go on a date. You know, and now that's all gone, man. It's all gone. So now these girls are just run amok. They're just like marrying themselves.
The same with the guys. Like they're raised by a woman
Oh God,
who is the self-proclaimed feminist.
dude, I see it all the time. I go to several different gyms because I'm a gym head, but there's one gym that I go to it's right by work. It's right over the George Washington Bridge, and sometimes I go right after work if I got nothing to do right after work. So that means it's 3:00, 3:30,
Yeah.
and all the high school kids come at that point. And like if they're not doing something right, I'll show them or whatever, blah, blah, blah. You know, okay, do this, do that, do this. And a lot of times there's like a hot girl there. They'll walk by and I'm like, God damn. And I'm talking to this kid. And I'm going, God damn, you see that fucking girl? You know, and then they'll just like all like embarrassed. They don't. And I'm talking like 15, 16, 17 years old. And I'm like, what did I say?
There's no testosterone anymore.
Dude, it just, I just want to grab like single mothers and it's unbelievable. You're destroying these kids.
Well, my mom said,
yeah, when my mother said a woman is special, got to be put on a pedestal.
well, like I said, we were at me and my girl were at the mall. It must have been. It was during the day. It was sunny out, and we're out there smoking a cigarette. We left the bar to go to Lids, the hat store.
Yeah, yeah.
And this woman left her kid. The girl must have been about 9 years old, if that. I'm like, what is this lady doing? I was like, well, we're gonna stay here until the mother gets back, because they had a bunch of bags.
Right.
I was like, there's no way we're leaving this kid by himself. Like, she's not sitting here alone for some predator. Because that's another thing too.
Yeah.
Everyone's a predator.
You know, and I think we're the last generation who still will do things like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nowadays,
most guys are going.
I'll pull my phone out and film it.
Right. That's about it.
Help you.
Yeah, exactly. But
and
anyway,
it's fucking sad.
All right.
What Jay Saufo. Like Jay's a good dad. Like,
oh my God! Did you ever hear the story? I was like, I had so much respect for Jay when he told me this. Did you ever hear the story when his daughter asked for a pair of Air Jordans?
No.
So it was her daughter wanted Air Jordans. This was a few years back, and he said, "Okay, but now my brother would have just bought my niece the sneakers."
Yeah.
Right. And Saufo goes, "Okay, I'll buy you the Jordans, but you have to give me." Now the girl was like 12 at the time. He goes,
she's like my niece's age.
Yeah, but this is a few years back. And he goes, all right, I'll buy you the Jordans, but first you got to write me a 1-page essay of who Michael Jordan is. And I'm like, I had so much respect for him after that, because like my brothers spoil my nieces so much, and that, and it's like, at least he's educating her and forcing her to do the work. And at the same time, he's showing her to work to get your what you want, You
want it, you're gonna get it.
Yeah, instead of just like my brother just throwing shit at my nieces.
Yeah, he's always posting shit about and he has either the daughter's driving the car.
Yeah, son. Yeah.
I'm like, see, that's how dads are.
Yeah,
that's how my dad was.
Yeah, you see,
that's how you have to be.
A dad is supposed to be pushing the envelope a little bit. A mom is supposed to be protective, and the dad's supposed to be like, "Don't worry about it. Let's go. You could drive the car. Yeah, right. That's how it's supposed to be." So anyway,
yeah,
whatever.
Jay was. I liked Jay a lot. Like he was.
Saufo was a really good dude, man.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Really good dude. He's a good dad, a good husband, and a fucking right. Yeah,
well, my dad was.
Yeah. No, my dad.
I gotta worry. If I gotta change my tire, I don't gotta worry about it. I know how to do it. If I gotta change a light bulb or I gotta change a fucking. The only thing I won't do is electrical work.
Yeah, well, you could just call me. That's all.
Yeah.
All right.
Like my father was the one who showed me everything. He's like, all right, well, this, and that's just basics.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah. It's just
if I could do, the first thing I'll do, like I've changed, like I'm not a plumber, but I changed the P traps underneath my bathrooms and stuff like that because it's pretty relatively easy to figure out,
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
and things like all the electrical work, of course, sheetrock I could do. Once I get to things like tile or real plumbing work,
sheetrock. I hate
nah.
sheetrock. I don't.
I know it sucks. It's like
I
backbreaking.
don't
It's
hate this.
backbreaking labor. It really is backbreaking labor.
I don't want to labor. I just don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to hold this shit up and fucking screw it in.
Tile too. Tile. My father.
Nah.
My father. He did it all. And I'm like, I think I just want ironwork.
Yeah.
That's like pretty much as soon as I lost the job, with the city, I went right to ironwork, and I was like, all right, this is better.
Yeah. No, that's a great job. I don't know how you do it. I would need a box of diapers because I should be shitting my pants if I was that high up in the air. But you can't be afraid of heights. Anyway, listen, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it because it's like
50 minutes and 43 seconds.
Yeah, and I'll clip the the Brazilian girl that married herself. That one. And he's constantly talking about her ex. That one.
Yeah. My ex was such a bitch. I can't stand her.
Yeah, exactly. All right, dude. Listen, I'll definitely talk to you during the week, and that's it. Saturday, I'm on a plane to Las Vegas.
Have fun in Vegas. Enjoy your vacation.
Hopefully, I win some money.
Yeah, listen. Put it all on
19
on
red. Put it all on red, or I'll give it a shot.
Red.
All right. 21.
21.
All right, I'll give that a shot. No problem.
That's red number.